So here is the result of what we did in class. AQR 4.3 should be in your calculator. If not, you should be able to recreate it. And you should be able to use this information to answer the questions for 43 and submit the work. Here is this table. You have to go down the table to figure out when it doubles. Here's your plus money. If you don't add extra payments during the month, put that at 0. The table reverts to what it should be. Here are the formulas I used to generate the sequence. And I added a note. This is the algebra that shows you how to solve. If you want $2,500 starting with 250, you all logs are exponents. The exponent is the number of months in the model. So 318 would be the exponent. That is, that if I were to go here to the calculator page and type that I had the model, which was I started out with how much money? 250, and I'm multiplying by 1 plus 0.10 divided by 12 to the 318 months. Then of course it'll give me that much money, which rounds to 2,500. And you could get technical and say, well, it's actually 319 because I want to be a little bit more, or 318 months and so many days. You can figure that out. So that's the math of it, and we can copy and paste this into our notes as well. And just Control C that, Control C, then switch to your notes page, press enter, Control V to paste it, and enter. And yeah, it checks. So that completes the cycle of what we're trying to do here in this basic example. Now, we could also add a scatter plot. Let's go over how to do that. Data statistics. Here we want the variable, the month since. Here I want the variable, the balance. So that's my balance. And if I wanted to, I could show the regression line, analyze, regression, exponential, show exponential. There it is. And there's the model. There's the base. There's a more algebra to understand why that's the base, given what we've been given. And also you should be able to go over here and run the regression. So as we did before, right here, we're going to run a regression. So let's see, menu. And actually, given the regression, we could come up with a function model by changing that. That'd be an interesting problem to do. So statistics stat 1, and I want an exponential regression. There it is. I want to go to the right, choose for my x would be the month since. I would press tab, go to the right, I would change, I want the balance as my y, and I can press down arrow until I get to the OK. I can scroll to the K and then press enter here or here. I'm going to press enter there, and there it is. That's what the regression is. Now that I mentioned that, let's put the 50. So we are forced to do this. That would be one for this. And so I could run another regression. And let's do that again. Menu, statistics, stat calculation. No, not I want linear. Menu, statistics, stat calculation, exponential, which is A. And again, I want this to be the month since. I press tab, I go to the right, and I want this to be the balance that I have now, given I've been extra payments. I'm going to write it in F2. This time I'm just going to click over here, and I see that it's basically looks the same to me. Let's see. Let's compare. Yeah, it looks the same. Why is it not different? Oh, because I should have regressed it with balance plus, not the balance. Okay. My error. Let's try it again. Menu, statistics, stat calculations, exponential, regression to the right. I want the month. No, month since. I lied to you. Month since I started. Tab. I want to the right. I want the balance plus with the extra money added. See what the difference is. Go ahead and overwrite it. And it says there's a mismatch. Great. When that's true, that's because you don't have the full. Okay, so what I had to do here is I had to make the list the same size. I finally did that. Do menu, statistics, stat calculations 41. I accidentally clicked the wrong one. Menu, 4, 1. Okay. Menu, 4, 1. I have to use exponential regression. I have to choose the variables that I want, which are the months since, tab, and the balance plus, and okay, and there it is. And there's the new base 1.01 and my new A, which I could disagree with because it says 250, but adding apparently $100 or $50, whatever it was, it's like changing your initial deposit from $250 to $1,600 and lowering your multiplication to this. It's just one way to use a model. And I can go here to the scatter plot, wherever that is, and I can change this to balance plus, and I can do month since, and I can hide the exponential, and I can show the regression for that one. So, okay. Now that looks a little off, yeah? So let's see. Let's have $23, $15, $74, $92. Let's take a look. Okay. $15,283. And we'll start there. That should be enough for that.